Hey, welcome back to my channel. This video is, I'm live. I just thought I would sit down and do my empties. I, of course, did not have this planned because it's after 9 o'clock at night here in my state. But I thought over the next few days, I'm not really going to have time to really do my empties, and my basket's getting pretty big here that I have right next to me here. I do have my camera up and down here instead of, horizontal like I prefer it, but sometimes with lives, the orientation, it kicks me out. So I have it up and down this time. I know there probably won't be a lot of people on here from the wax community tonight, but that's okay. If you catch it on the replay, that's all that matters. I just want to, hey Tam, I just want to, I don't know why I took a candle out of my candle closet. Hi Aubrey. This is a candle I have been, oh, damn, I forgot to get my candles. I have candle empties to talk about too, but I guess I'm going to have to do those in my next video because I'm not going to get up and go over there and get that. So this is just going to be wax stuff. Like I said, this is a late night version. I, of course, did not have this planned. I went out to dinner tonight with my husband for our Valentine's Day because Valentine's is on Friday, and the both of us, two of us, we do not like battling crowds, especially me. So we went out tonight to dinner, and my husband tomorrow is a week out from his rotator cuff repair surgery. He's still sleeping on the couch, all these things. Hi, Crystal. Thank you. I have been watching a lot of makeup videos the last month or so. Of course, as you know, as we get older, we can't do makeup the way we used to when we were younger. You have to kind of evolve. And I am trying different product placements on my face, different products, and thank you very much. I got a few compliments this evening. My husband really likes my lip. I haven't done a nude pink lip in a long time. And if you know me personally, I know Tam knows this, but skincare and makeup is another one of my hobbies, I guess. And COVID got me out of wearing makeup because we had to wear masks everywhere and you couldn't see each other, and I just didn't want to waste my product. So I got out of my makeup. My skincare has never changed. I love my skincare routines, and I actually think I was thinking about how can I add a little bit more content to my channel, because I'm more than just wax, and I'm thinking about maybe I'm going to be getting probably a new phone this year, and I want to maybe do either skincare or get ready with me's or something like that. Even though I'm not trying to be any of those things that you see, shorts and stuff. I'm just trying to be me, and anybody who is interested in skincare and makeup, I might add that as a content part of my channel. I might not, but anyways, back to the wax here. I was in my candle closet, which is over here to my right, and I got a couple candles out for downstairs. And I got this one out. This is a Slatkin candle. I ordered this from QVC. I think I got this before Christmas. This is actually when Harry Slatkin, and Elton John. This E on the top here is Elton John. Elton John, of course, he lives in England. The Elton John, of course. He is super into fragrance. Also, this was the line. There were probably 10, maybe 8 or 10 in this line here that Elton collaborated with Harry on, and this was actually from QVC. I'm a big QVC shopper, and this one here is ginger spiced pudding, and I'm going to put this one in my bathroom upstairs. This is too big for my candle crock downstairs. The base is just too wide, so I will be burning this one, lighting this one here. So that's something I just picked up that was sitting next to me here. So let's go ahead and get into the wax. I have one soap here to talk about, and then the rest of this is vendor wax. So first of all, this soap is absolutely phenomenal. This is Cozy Winter Cottage from Bath and Body Works, of course. This is winter spices, warm cedar, and amber musk. I love the hell out of this soap. I wish I would have bought 10 of these, but I only had one. I love this. I love the aesthetic of this. Of course, Bath and Body Works now is doing um, sulfate free, paraben free, and dye free, which is fantastic. And you can even see here on the back, no sulfates, no parabens, no dyes. If you have any new soaps, just spin them around. You can see all this stuff here. I loved this. This had the ever so tender, caress of cedar. I love cedar. Cedar is one of my favorite wood smells. A little bit of amber, a little bit of spice. This was beautiful. This could be an all year, but it also was a nice bit of warmth. I had this in my master bath upstairs. I love this. Cozy Winter Cottage. So good. Okay, the rest of these here, I just have a variety of vendors. I've got some scoops. I'm still working on scoops with L3. Even though I haven't posted in a while. I get busy during the day and I get into my groove, and I just don't think about snapping pictures of things that I'm warming. But let's go ahead and start. This one here is Cafe Cubano, spiced oat milk, pumpkin pecan waffles, and toasted marshmallow. I had this one. I finished this one this morning, actually. This one I think was Tam, if she's still on here. This was Tam's custom, I think. And if not, this is a really, really, really good blend. If you like a little bit, tiny touch of coffee with a nice creamy bump of bakery, a little bit of cream from the marshmallow, this is for you. I mean, the jar is pretty much clean, for a little bit left there in the bottom. But I actually, yeah, you're still here. I love these. I don't know why. I mean, black is one of my favorite colors. Pink's my favorite color, but I love black too. I wear a lot of black. I actually really like these black jars. So I don't know what the rhyme or reason is to, when Janelle orders black jars or clear jars. I've got both, but I really like the look of these black jars. That's just me. This is fantastic. Cafe Cubano spiced oat milk is a classic. It's the non-coffee lovers coffee blend. It's creamy, it's luscious, it's great with PPW mixed into it and marshmallow, in my opinion at least. Loved this. I had this going downstairs. Second scoop I finished. We have pumpkin pecan waffles and cookies with the clauses. I think I talked about this one in my last Empties video, or second to last video I did for my Empties. I've got about 6 or 7 more scoops of this. So this is Santa's on Keto, Mrs. Claus cookies, and sugar milk. That's cookies with the clauses. And then pumpkin pecan waffles. This is heavy, creamy, creamy, creamy bakery. Also, this is great complimentary scent to anything you have going. Fruity, coffee, any bakery, strawberry, blueberry, you name it. This is fantastic. I love this. Love that blend. Next scoop I finished up is Night at the Carnival. This is Vivian Corlew's blend that won a customer creation contest several years ago. This is a fantastic blend. This is kettle corn, cupcakes at Tiffany's, vanilla butter fudge, and zucchini bread. So this one, I love this. If you like a nice heavy kettle corn, if you like a nice rich zucchini bread blend with a little bit of extra cream from the cupcakes at Tiffany's, a little bit of cream from the vanilla butter fudge, try Night at the Carnival. I love this blend. It's well loved by a lot of you guys out there. Yummy. So good. I have 2 more scoops in here. I love this one. This is Angel Food Cake, fresh picked strawberries, and sweet bakery dough. I have about 5 more scoops of this too. This is so good. It has the integrity of the fresh picked strawberries and then a nice creamy punch of bakery. It's a mixture of the Angel Food Cake and the sweet bakery dough. Oh my goodness. I love this blend. It's fantastic. I love sweet bakery dough. I don't know exactly what it is, but it makes me happy. And this last one here is one I have a lot of left too, I think. At least I hope I do. This is pumpkin sugar donuts, sugar cookie royale, and zucchini bread. I love this one too. It has a nice warmth to it from the pumpkin sugar donuts. It's got a little bit of creamy spicy from the zucchini bread, and then that sugar cookie royale in there for an extra touch of bakery. Those are the scoops that I did. I'm trying to do a little bit of a faster version of Empties just because it's late tonight and I still have to go downstairs and do Poppy's stuff in the basement, and I need to get my husband's ice machine. He has an ice machine that his mom, if you've ever had joint replacement surgery or any sort of major ortho surgery, there's an ice circulator machine that you fill with water and ice, and it goes up through tubes, and it's like you have ice that's always constantly on you without having physical ice on your body. So I have to fill that up. I think in tomorrow's a week. I think I've probably purchased about 23 bags of ice in the last week just because of it melting. And luckily, it's been really cold here. So I'm able to keep my ice on the front porch. Thank goodness, because if not, I don't have a freezer to hold all that ice that man has used. But I've got to do that. I've got to get Poppy done, and then I've got to find time to sleep and all those things. So I'm trying to go a little bit faster tonight. Okay, so now I'm cleaning out what I have in here. Variety of vendors, variety of blends, but let's kick off with a yummy one. This one is well loved. Second and Spruce coconut milk and cookies. I bought 2 tubs of this in the last pre-order. Erica is going to be having her next pre-order, I think on March 5th or March 7th, somewhere around there. Correct me, Tam. I know you know the date because you told me about it. It's the Inspired by Wizard of Oz sampler. So I anticipate Erica having the list out in the next, week or so, maybe 2 weeks. I'm not sure. We're already into the middle of February already. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. This is coconut cream pie, toasted coconut cookies, and milk and cookies, March 7th. Yes, thank you. This is phenomenal. If you like her milk and cookies, it is a house blend. It's very similar to Teddy B's milk and cookies, but my nose finds Erica's milk and cookies to be a bit creamier and heavier on the buttercream and just creaminess overall. But mixed with the coconut cream pie and the toasted coconut cookies, this is outrageously good. I'm glad I bought 2 tubs of this. This is going to be one that probably comes back. Yep. Go ahead and get tempted, Aubrey. We all are. I think, I've made a few wax purchases. Of course, thank goodness Teddy B's is in the rear view mirror. That one I kind of went a little nuts on. But I also have scaled back from purchasing wax quite a bit since the beginning of the year. Quite a bit, except there are some vendors that only open a few times a year and I have to order from. And now that Swanky is going to be closing down temporarily while she relocates to Texas, that's one off the list. And then there's just Sassy Girl Aroma is supposed to be opening back up. There's lots of temptations out there, but Second and Spruce, I absolutely love Erica's wax. It performs well in my home, no matter what warmer I have it in, my tea light or my hot plate, even my Accord, which I don't put a lot of, I usually put softer wax. I usually put a lot of scoops in my Accord. Sometimes the Accord, even though it does get hot for a Scentsy branded warmer, it doesn't throw harder wax for me. The softer, the better. So I stick to Teddy B's, Scoopables, and Second and Spruce, and then a handful of others. Sassy Girl she throws in anything that I put her wax in. I just cracked back into my Sassy Girl Aroma collection, and I'm warming a lot of them. I finished up one here today. But coconut milk and cookies, do not hesitate. If these are in your wheelhouse, don't hesitate. I know sometimes some people don't like coconut. I'm sorry that you don't like coconut because coconut is so good. I love coconut. My dad does not like coconut. I found that out this year when I was making stuff for him to and shipping it to him for baked goods for Christmas time. I didn't know that. My dad has eaten everything my whole entire life, and I didn't know he didn't like coconut. So learn something every day. Second and Spruce again, brown bag lunch. This one is from 2023, I think. Yeah, July of 2023. So this one here has her famous, I'm trying to put this up to the camera as close as I can. This one here has the infamous or famous, however you want to categorize it, raspberry jam. So this one is raspberry jam, peanut butter, and fresh baked bread. The raspberry jam is the star. Second place, right on its tail, is the fresh baked bread. So damn good. I love this. This was a mini loaf. I did see some people say that they're having struggles with Erica's wax throwing as it gets older. I don't know what blend they're talking about, or maybe that was a one-off, onesie-twosie kind of a thing. This performed beautifully, and it's a year and a half old. So I'm not sure. I'm sorry that that person had that experience, but yes, Erica's wax smudges. I'm not triggered by wax smudge. It's just the way it is. There's worse things in life to be triggered by, in my opinion, than smudgy wax. But this one here is fantastic. I loved this one. Performed well, beautiful. Erica has a really good raspberry jam oil. Very good. Let's stick with Second and Spruce. I'm been warming quite a bit of it, actually. If I have another, yes, there we go here. Okay, this next one here stole my heart, ran away with it, and is fantastic. This is Latte Da. Latte Da is one of the very first blends that I fell in love with from Second and Spruce. It's going on 2 years that I've been shopping with Erica. So Latte Da, where do I even start? This is a coffee bakery masterpiece, in my opinion. Love the hell out of this blend. This is espresso, brown sugar, pecans, pound cake, and zucchini bread. It's a 10 out of a 10. It's a banger. That's what all the young kids say now, banger. I know there was a Jeopardy category tonight, bangers, songs and stuff, and I've got to stay hip and fresh, I guess, in my old age. This is a banger. I love this. If you like a little bit of coffee, this is for you. If you like a little bit of bakery with your coffee, this is for you. And even if you don't like a lot of coffee, throw some more bakery in it and, drown that out a little bit. But I absolutely love the blending, the blending. I don't want, how do I say this? I love the thought and the creativity that Erica put into this, even though it's a simple blend. It's coffee in different bakery oils. One doesn't overpower the other. It's a beautiful chemical masterpiece. I can't say enough about Latte Da. I love this. I will always have this in my collection. 15 out of a 10. 150 out of a 10, actually. It's fantastic. I love that. Next is Bing Missing You. I don't know how the label got that brown stain on it. I don't even know what the hell that is, actually. But this is Bing Missing You. This is from the Friends Inspired collection, or the One collection that Erica did last year. I was at a basketball game last year when I ordered from this pre-order. I remember that. Bing Missing You. This is glazed cherries, buttercream, sugar cookies, and maraschino cherry glaze. Yummy. I will say, though, about 45 minutes to an hour in of this warming, the cherry concoction in this blend got a little medicinal to my nose. Not terrible, but if you inhale deep enough, it kind of is, I don't want to say cough syrup, but it's got a little bit of a medicinal vibe to it. But that did not, deter me from leaving it in my warmer until I wanted to change it. This performed well. It's a cherry bakery. It's not a cake. It's more of a cookie, I would say, because this is sugar cookies and creamy cherry. So even if the cherry is not your vibe, this is not the pistachio cherry. This is not cherry pie filling either. it's a cherry bakery. I don't think cherry is scary. I know a lot of people do, but I absolutely, I loved this one. Except I just, I do have full transparency on my channel. I give everything on my channel here, whether it's skincare or mental health stuff that I talk about and I share about. Any of my experiences with my ketogenic or low carb journey, my health stuff, all of that is 100% authentic, true. And I just want to tell you my experience with this cherry. Um, there's another cherry that's out there from Teddy B's. Her cherry pie filling in, for example, Mrs. Teddy Bear. It is a true beautiful put your nose in a jar or a can, excuse me, of cherry pie filling. That's what that smells like from Tiffany. This one does have a bit of a medicinal vibe. That's just being honest. Not knocking Erica or anything like that. It's just the nature of these cherry oils. Next one, this is a little bit of a newer blend. I loved this blend. This is Waffle House. I actually got 2 of these clams. I got this in the overstock sale. Yes, I appreciate that you appreciate honesty, because I, I, honesty is something that's very important to me. In my youth, honesty was not always in my life. So as I grew and I developed into the woman that I am today, I've just adopted being an honest person. And sometimes the truth hurts. Been there, done that, delivered the news, had it delivered to me. The truth hurts. It does. And I know that this is just as a fun part of life, smells and fragrances and things, but sometimes a scent will let you down. But I do appreciate and thank you very much for, coming along on this journey with me and following my channel and listening to me spiel about fragrances. So thank you, Aubrey. I appreciate that compliment. This next one I got in the RTS or Overstock from what pre-order was this? This was the really big one that she had last year. I don't remember the theme or what it was called. This is Waffle House, of course. You guys can see that. Let's see if I can read this backwards. This is Coffee with Graham, which is house coffee beans, which I love. I love her house coffee. Hazelnut cream, bear claws, pumpkin pecan waffles, caramel, and brown sugar. How'd I do? I think I did. I think I did good. This is phenomenal. I love this. I have Coffee with Graham. It's in my to chop basket, which it's gonna be a while before I do a chop and chat. I'm gonna have to get creative with it because my husband is not golfing for a hell of a long time. Cannot golf, and I won't let him golf. He had rotator cuff repair. You can't golf for a long time. So he isn't going to be out of the house other than when he's at work, but I'm also working at the same time. So I've got to get creative with when I do a chop and chat. I'm going to do a chop and chat, but this is in my, the Coffee with Graham is in my chop box for next time whenever I get around to doing that. This is a glorious coffee blend. Erica's, in my opinion, really, really super duper good at coffee blends. There's a lot of vendors out there that are. I will never pass up Erica's coffee, no matter if it's with an oil that I might not even care about, which aren't very many because I love about just about everything. I'm not super picky in that regard. And this, it's good. It's heavy bakery. It's got a touch of coffee. I don't really get too much hazelnut with this. I get more brown sugar and caramel. If you like latte da, you would love this because it's this basically the same except a little bit of extra caramel and a little bit of extra cream. I loved that one. I actually finished both clamshells of this one. I think I have a tub also too. I didn't do my video for my Second and Spruce pre-order. It was around the holidays. I didn't get around to it and it's put away now. So the last one I have here from Erica is Cola Pop. This was in her jumbo. This is from, I think this was from the One collection. Erica had her Friends Inspired line, yes, but then she also had some randoms put in there. This is Cola Pop. I finished this one up today. These are her large clamshells, which I actually really liked this option. I loved these big clamshells. maybe they'll come back. I don't know. I know she's experimenting with her cake bites, and then now she's going to be doing her larger they're not muffin tins, but they're the, if you got a sample from her pre-order last time, I think she did island island beach party, I think that was. That those cups are going to be her new shape. And anyways, this cola pop, this is cola, vanilla cake pops, cake batter ice cream, and waffle cone. So this one, cola and bakery work well together. It's not something that a person really thinks of right off the bat that would go good together. Let me mix some cake with my Coca-Cola. I don't, at least. But this works really, really well. I have this going downstairs simultaneously with I think I had Palo Santo not sugar cookie, Palo Santo cinnamon sugar. Yeah, cinnamon sugar, L3, going down in a complimentary warmer, and I had this going in my hot plate, not hot plates, my tea lights. I liked this blend. It performed well. Cola, I think it's supposed to be just generic cola, like Coca-Cola, RC Cola, if they even still make RC Cola. I don't know. I grew up in the East, so RC Cola is a thing. It's not out here in this part of the country, so maybe RC. I think RC is still a soda. I say soda now instead of pop. I can't believe it. That's one thing that I've converted pop to soda. But um those cola oils, if you smell a can of flat Coke, this is basically what the cola oil smells like. So Coke's got 10,000 different oils in it. And I mean, when I say oils, I mean there's cinnamon in it, there's orange in it, there's vanilla in it, there's a bunch of stuff that's proprietary and secret, but it just takes on that. I can't describe how Coke or Pepsi tastes to somebody, Dr. Pepper, any of those things. You just got to try it. So this is good. There is a blend by Super Tarts. It used to be called Coven. It's very similar to this. So if you like Coven, you would like this one. Cola Pop. Okay, let's keep on moving. Dessa's Homespun Scents. Miss Dessa is working on her pre-order right now that she had. Was the day I went up to Salt Lake for the meeting. January 18th, I think, somewhere around there. So we're coming in on a month for her working on the pre-order. She's doing well. I haven't talked to her in a while. Between her working and then any of her free time, she's pouring. And I haven't talked to her in a few weeks. Honestly, I need to send her a message. My to-do list during the day is this long, so I've got to make that a priority. But anyways, this is fresh bread and jam. This is a tried and true classic. If you like bread and jammy things and strawberry things, this one is for you. Fresh bread and strawberry jam. I had this going downstairs with something in my pile here. I blend a lot of things in different warmers. This one's been around for 500 years. This one is great. It's yummy. The strawberry doesn't get lost in the strength of the fresh baked bread, which I appreciate. Next is Lavender and Speckles. Beth just had her pre-order last weekend. Congratulations to you if you ordered anything from that pre-order. I did. I bought another Coastal Kale sampler because I absolutely loved, collaborating with Beth on that sampler. I loved it all, and I got another one for myself and a couple of other things too. Anyways, this one is It's Fall, Y'all. This is from last year, of course. This is warm apples, peaches, and butterscotch bourbon. Tam's on here. She loves butterscotch bourbon. It just gives a little something something to any blend. It's good with fruit. It's good with bakery. It's good with coffee. That's a really versatile oil. This one, I didn't really necessarily smell outright apples or peaches. It's just a warm fall blend. And I think what happened is the butterscotch bourbon just goes in and just blends so well with everything. It lends the warmth and the just I don't know. It's a cozy fall blend. We'll leave it at that. Sometimes I can't put everything into words. I know. Surprise, surprise. But let's see what else I have here. The Calzone Zone. This was a loaf from L3. The Calzone Zone. This is Jenny Gilmore's custom blend. Jenny's baby is a month old. Can't believe it. He's cuter than hell. He's cute. They named him Cooper. If you didn't know, Jenny had her baby. This is apple strudel, pralines and cream, sweet bakery dough, and zucchini bread crumbles. This is a phenomenal bakery blend. It's a comforting blend, actually. I have warmed a lot of bakery, but I've also warmed a lot of stuff that I'm working on that isn't bakery. I just add it, here and there. So this, I love this. I have several other forms of this, whether it's a scoop or another loaf, it's good. It doesn't really necessarily scream apple. It's creamy bakery yumminess. I love that blend. Next, we have a couple of Southbound lavender cream puffs. I finished this one up yesterday. Lavender cream puffs. This is lavender, buttery pastry dough, creamy vanilla custard, sweet cream, and confectioner sugar. So this one is one of my favorites. I mean, Southbound has a really good lavender. Any lavender blend that she makes, her name is escaping me right now. I'm sorry. Rachel, maybe? I think Rachel. Any of her lavender blends are phenomenal. I love the softness and the creaminess of this blend. And her lavender is I don't want to call it delicate, but it's got a creaminess to it and a lusciousness. It's not quite Tiff's favorite lavender from Teddy Bees, but it has the same soft presence, if that makes sense. I really like this one. I know Summer loves this blend too. A lot of us do. Lavender lovers out there. Yummy. And this next one is strawberry zucchini cupcakes. I loved this blend also. This one is freshly picked strawberries, zucchini bread, and buttercream cupcakes. Delicious, fantastic, pretty simple. Every vendor makes this blend, some variety of it, but this is really, really, really good. Love this, love this, love this. I always have zucchini and strawberry in my life. Next, we have Peppermint C from Lavender and Speckles. Another banger out there. This is one that Beth did very well with. So we have plum, sea salt, ozone, and peppermint. So I don't know exactly what oil that is. I wonder if it's kind of maybe one of the oils that goes into Jaws from Super Tarts. Maybe. The reason why I say so is plum and sea salt and ozone. I'm pretty sure I haven't warmed Jaws in a while. I have some over in my melting basket. Jaws. I haven't looked at the scent notes lately. There's nothing else like Jaws, so I don't really have to say, oh, what's in Jaws again? It's one of a kind. I wonder if one of the oils that's in Jaws is this. But this is a nice, cooling, crisp, fresh peppermint. If you were stuffed up or have a headache or a migraine or something, I'm actually surprised I haven't. We had a snowstorm rip through here last night. Tons of accidents on the road. I was supposed to get my hair done last night. My regrowth is out of control. But I was supposed to get my hair done last night, and my hair girl texted me in the morning and said, I'm so sick. I need to reschedule. I had no idea it was going to snow. And then the snowstorm whipped through last night, and I told my husband, she might have saved my life, really, because there were probably 20 accidents on the interstate between here and her place, and I thought that might have been me in one of those collisions. And I think if you're not feeling well, it's migraine's what I was saying. I'm surprised I haven't had a migraine, because sometimes when we have a really quick snowstorm and the pressures and stuff change, it just throws me, my head just gets, it just gets, if anybody out there knows what I'm talking about, you know what I mean, like weather can trigger it. And I have a heck of a time from winter into spring and fall and summer into fall. I get probably 3 or 4 migraines a year. My mom has migraines. 80 years old, she figured out that she has had migraines all of her life. And I don't think I don't have debilitating migraines, unfortunately. You know, some people do. And I have several friends who fall into that category. But sometimes, you know, a migraine, you can't do really anything with it unless, you know, you've learned to work through it or you have proper medications. I don't have any of that fun stuff. I just have, you know, regular stuff that I buy at the store. But what I'm saying is, this would be nice in those days where you have sinus pressure or you're not feeling well, you know, in my opinion at least. Peppermint C, I would buy that one again. That was really good. It performed beautifully too. I've got a couple teddy bees in here. Cashmere Winter. I just finished this one up the other day. This is a sweater weather blend. This is sweater weather, cashmere cotton, and cashmere cedar. But full disclosure, if you know sweater weather, it takes over. It dominates. It's beautiful. I love sweater weather. I don't have very much sweater weather in my collection, actually. I really don't. And I when it comes back this fall, I'm going to buy some more sweater weather, whatever it is. This blend I got in 2022. And I finally finished this one up. This is beautiful. It's sweater weather, basically. I didn't get any cotton. I didn't get any cashmere. I didn't get any cedar. It's just sweater weather. But it's beautiful. It's creamy sweater weather. We'll say that. Creamy sweater weather. And this last one here from Teddy Bees is Tree Farm. Tree Farm. I love Tree Farm. This reminds me of the Christmas tree and the dirt and rocks in the bucket that my dad used to put under the Christmas tree when I was a kid, the water, before the fancy things and the tree stands and all that stuff came on the market. He used to have this large steel bucket with rocks to stabilize and water, and the smell of that, just Tree Farm revives that memory in my brain. This is frost-covered Christmas trees standing in rows for as far as the eye can see, and the smell of tilled earth or dirt. Perfectly said. This is a scent memory for me. Those times with the bucket under the Christmas tree. If you're, you know, 40, 50, 60, older, you understand what I mean with the bucket, because there weren't things, you know, I was telling Marty today, you know, I don't think anybody, if you are an 80s baby and older, even 90s, but that was right at the beginning of the internet age. Who would have thought that when I was a kid, or my husband was a kid, that you could make a living being an influencer, talking about products and things online, talking to strangers, and that's how you make money in life. Like, who would have thought? Who would have thought? And, you know, before the fancy schmancy things were developed, and, you know, there's something for this, there's something for that. I think sometimes simplicity and the good old days. I mean, I know every generation thinks that the good old days of their youth and stuff are the good old days, but I mean, I don't know. I'm a deep thinker sometimes. My husband is a deep thinker all the time, and I just think about those types of things. Tree Farm, scent memory, absolutely. Okay, I only have a few more here, and then this video is done. This next one here is Kay's. This is Raspberry Buzz. Raspberry Buzz. This was part of her coffee sampler from a few months ago. This is raspberry jam and bread, sweet bakery dough, and coffee house. I love raspberry coffee blends. This is phenomenal. Sometimes Kay's wax doesn't work well in my home, but I have found if I put her stuff in tea lights to get a little bit hotter, then it works fine. So I have to just reserve my K's for my tea lights. I love raspberry coffee. It's so good to me. This one is right up there with one of the good ones. I have a wallflower here I forgot to talk about at the beginning. This is Christmas cider. This one, I think, where did I put this one? It's either the one that's here in the wall or the one down in my kitchen. I honestly don't remember. This is mulled cinnamon, crushed clove, creamy nutmeg, and simmering cider. This one, I love how this smells, but the wallflower sucks. Most 99% of my reviews on wallflowers, they're terrible. And we know that. But every so often, the universe gives me a winner. I love Christmas cider. It does better in a candle than it does in the wallflower in my home. Okay, this next one is Blank Label. Blank Labels from Arizona. This is Build Her a Cake. When did I buy this? September of last year. This, I have an order from Blank Label, and I'm not going to order for a while. She's one of my vendors that's on hold. Permanent, not permanent, a semi-permanent nap, I should say. Cotton candy cake, buttercream, and glazed donuts. Oh, hi, Audra. How are you doing? How are things? How's the baby? All those things. Build her a cake. Okay, so I really liked this one. I'm not a cotton candy fan. Here and there, I can throw a little bit in my warmer, and really, I'm trying to embrace cotton candy. Sometimes it's just too sweet for me. It doesn't, I don't think it stinks or it's not off-putting to me. It's just, it can be a little bit too sweet for me. But I have found if cotton candy is blended with enough bakery or enough of something else, I like it. This is one of those ones I liked. This performed beautifully. This was just a little heart that was in a tin from this pre-order. I don't even remember the theme of this pre-order, but this, I have 1, 2, 3, I have 5 warmers downstairs in my open concept. I split this heart and put it in all the warmers down there. So this is just, I like this blend. I don't think I'm going to buy it again because like I said, semi-permanent nap. So next one here, another one from Dessa. I'm doing pretty good on time here. Cabin in the Woods. I love, 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 love. This is one of her best winter blends, in my opinion. This is warm balsam, sandalwood, cedarwood, cranberry woods, and seasonal spices. In my opinion, this is an all-year blend, not just the fall and winter time. This is spectacular. One oil doesn't overpower the other. Everything is just blended beautifully. This is a house blend of hers. Dessa's very good at blending. You know, she's fantastic. She does really well with her pines and her cranberries and her winter scents, in my opinion. And even she excels with her fall and her winter oils, in blends, I should say. And this is one I will buy this time and time again. It performs beautifully. It's just a little bit of something that makes you think semi-outdoorsy, semi-cranberry, fall, winter, spring, summer, you name it. I like Cabin in the Woods a lot. Next, we have, let's see, what else do I have here? I have one of Audra's, if she's still on here. I know some people jump in and jump out, but this one here was from the last pre-order, not the one that she's working on, of course, but the previous one. Her first one after she came back from maternity leave. This is peanut butter and jam French toast. See that beautiful graphic on there? Audra's got a really good peanut butter oil. A really good, true, authentic, out of the jar peanut butter oil. Peanut butter is a tough oil, in my opinion. It's tough to get it smelling authentic and just like you put your nose down in a jar. This is it. I really, the notes, sweet raspberry jam, powdered sugar, warm French toast, peanut butter, vanilla, and cinnamon. So this is a little bit of the jam, a little bit of peanut butter, a little sweetness, a little French toast, a little bit of everything. I loved this blend. I love this blend. I should have bought 2 bags of this, but I didn't. I would not hesitate to buy this blend again in the future. And I know that She's working on her customs right now from the last pre-order that she had, and I think I had a blend or maybe two where I used her peanut butter because it's such a good peanut butter oil. Okay, next we have Glitterati. Oh, I love this blend. And this is North Pole in Lou's Bakery. So, Miss Janine of Glitterati. North Pole is a single oil, and not nearly enough vendors have it. Sassy Girl Aroma has it. I do know that. I hope it's going to be coming back eventually, you know, once Julie adds more oils to her lineup, once she's, you know, getting established again. North Pole is so damn good. It's creamy, sweet peppermint. I love it. I love it. And it's blended with my top tier Glitterati blend, which is Lou's Bakery. Lou's Bakery is a big, bad secret. Not bad secret, but you know what I mean. It's a huge secret. Nobody knows what's in it, other than vanilla, dough, cookies, and butter. But it's beautiful. Janine hit a Grand Slam, home run, Super Bowl win, World Series win, National Championship win with Lou's Bakery. I never hesitate to buy a Lou's Bakery blend. And furthermore, I should have bought a damn loaf of this because I haven't smelled North Pole in quite some time. And this was a brittle bar of it, or whatever she calls these ones. I don't remember. What was I thinking only buying this? I warmed this in a matter of a couple of days. And I thought, oh, should I save it? No. What am I saving it for? Don't have the hoarder mentality like a lot of us have. I'm trying to really be conscious of that myself. I enjoyed it. I bought it. I spent my money on it. I enjoy it. I'm enjoying it. Just like my philosophy with Sassy Girl Aroma. So, love this. So good. 15 out of a 10. Performs well. It's a nice, creamy vanilla peppermint. Really good. Spicy Jolt from Lavender and Speckles. This was a custom of mine. Don't be skewed by spicy. It's not spicy. It's just a play off of Moon Spice. Celtic Moon Spice. Afternoon Jolt and zucchini bread. Afternoon Jolt is coffee, French toast, and roasted honey butter. I love this blend. Yes, it's my brainchild, but I would love it just as much if it wasn't mine. And Celtic Moon Spice is not a lot of vendors have it. It blends beautifully with coffee, with bakery, with fruit on its own. It's just one of those warm, yummy, feel-good spices. Afternoon Jolt, at this time, when the hell did I order this? I don't even remember. Last year sometime. Afternoon Jolt is one of my favorite coffee blends that she offers. Matt's breakfast blend has coffee in it also. It's great too. But Afternoon Jolt is a strong coffee blend. Some of Beth's coffee blends don't perform for me in my home. Just is what it is. This is one that does. So I thought I'm going to take that blend and add a little bit of something to it. So I did Celtic Moon Spice because she happened to have that oil. Not a lot of vendors have it. And zucchini bread, of course. I loved this blend. This was a large bag of shapes. So, yeah. That's good. A couple more here. Sassy Girl Aroma, Traditional Christmas. This one has a yellowed label because he's 3 years old. And this is one of my favorites. I don't even know if this is a single oil or a blend, or if this is even a possibility to come back ever again. But this is one of my favorite Christmas blends from Sassy Girl Aroma. I don't know exactly what it hits in my memory, but I've smelled this somewhere in my life, in my youth. I don't know what it is. You know, it's the brain's weird like that. Sometimes we smell something, we go right back to that. Sometimes we gotta really dig deep within a mile of cobwebs in the brain to get to that memory. I love this. It's cinnamon, pine, musk, and vanilla. I don't know what exactly it's triggering in my mind, but it's a comforting, nostalgic scent. Christmassy, yes. 2 more here, then I'm done. Everything Vice. This is 80s workout tape. Everything Vice. Lulu Haggerty as the owner of Everything Vice. This is zucchini bread, sweet almond cake, butter croissants, cookies, and donuts. This was just a small souffle. I loved this blend. I don't have any complaints with zucchini bread blends. You know, some people don't like zucchini bread because it smells like feet or Fritos or whatever concoction they're smelling other than yummy, warm zucchini bread. Thank the heavens that I love zucchini bread, because I have so many blends with it, and the sky's the limit with it. I really liked this one. It's creamy, it's comforting, it's yummy, it's long lasting. It's Everything Vice. And finally, we have Swanky. Swanky is Jeannie's working on her pre-order right now, and then she's going to be taking a hiatus while her and her family relocate to Texas. So this is Summer Sky. This was a sample that I got in my last order, which I did not do a video for. Same reason I didn't do one for Second and Spruce. Just time got away from me. Didn't really feel like it. Shit. So this this is Snuggles, the fabric softener, coconut milk, and marshmallow clouds. I do not even remember if this was on her last pre-order. And if it was, I'm sad I didn't even see it, because I would have ordered this. I love coconut milk. Coconut milk lends just a beautiful, sweet creaminess to a blend without being bam in your face summertime coconut or sunscreen or pina colada or anything like that. It just gives a little bit of a natural creaminess to it, in my opinion. And then Marshmallow Clouds is Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds and Snuggles. I wouldn't quite say this lives in the laundry category. It's in a class all of its own. It really is. I would buy this again. I would even spring and buy the big loaf, which I really don't like to do. But the way that Jeannie has her business model, she offers a bunch of blends in loaves, and some in bakery bags, some in souffles. But this last pre-order, she had the same blend in maybe all three categories, which was almost unheard of. But Summer Sky, I would buy that one if it comes back. So I'm done. Actually, I'm lying. I have one more Wallflower spiced apple toddy. This is one I've had a lot over the years. This is warm apple brandy, spice plum, tart cranberry, and cinnamon stick. Another one that's a womp womp, does better in a candle than a Wallflower. So this one, maybe it's better in a small space. Who knows? But okay, this video is a wrap. I hope you enjoyed this one. I try to get through these in under an hour, and I succeeded. So yes, I will be next Empties video I promise I will do my candles. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 right now, and by the time I do another Empties video, I might have 15, 17, somewhere around there. I'm lighting my candles. I'm doing my candle crock. I'm really trying to make a dent in my candle collection, and it's looking good. So have a beautiful rest of the week, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. Stay warm, stay safe, stay sane, all those things. And I'll see you soon.